The National Alliance for Partnerships in Equity Education Foundation has been tasked with engaging educators and recruiters in a network where they can learn and share best practices to increase participation in advanced manufacturing pathways. This project is called Make the Future, Connecting Girls to Manufacturing. We are so glad that you are participating in this project and look forward to sharing the tools and resources that will inform a more equitable recruitment strategy and lead to increased participation and retention of females in career and technical education programs leading to careers in advanced manufacturing. We are excited that your organization has partnered with us on this important project and look forward to the work ahead. Before we get started, I would encourage you to pause this recording and grab some paper and pen, as you will have an opportunity to write some ideas down. This video is the introduction to equity in preparing tomorrow's manufacturing workforce. My name is Kathleen Fitzpatrick, and I am the Senior Program Manager for NAPE. I was educated as an industrial engineer and spent the first part of my career working as a manufacturing process engineer, then as an engineering manager for Hewlett-Packard. While in charge of hiring, I was constantly frustrated at the low number of female candidates for our manufacturing positions. So I am thrilled to be part of a project that can help you increase the number of females and females of color enrolling in your programs. In this introductory course, you will learn about NAPE, the Make the Future project, and the tools and resources available to you. I will preview the learning management system's content and how you might apply it in your work in recruiting girls to advanced manufacturing pathways. We will explore the definition of advanced manufacturing as a non-traditional career. I will challenge you to discover your own stereotypes that you hold related to advanced manufacturing. Then I will introduce you to the courses and resources available to you through the Make the Future program to include identifying strategies to increase the number of females in advanced manufacturing pathways. First, let me introduce you to NAPE. The National Alliance for Partnerships in Equity strives to build educators' capacity to implement effective solutions for increasing student access, educational equity, and workforce diversity. We aim to achieve our mission by providing professional development, writing about and elevating research-based promising practices, providing tools and resources to educators across the United States, and advocating for equity in public policy. For more information about our work, you can download a description in the materials section of this introduction module. I'd like you to consider the following facts. The United States has 12.5 million manufacturing jobs. That employs what percent of the U.S. workforce? 8.5%. U.S. manufacturing sector produces 18.2% of the world's goods. Where is it ranked in the world? Well, surprise! The U.S. manufacturing sector produces the largest percent of the world's goods. Number 1. That's more than China, who produces 17.6% of the world's products. What sort of salary do these jobs pay on average? These jobs pay, on average, $26.50 per hour, which, when you include benefits, is over $82,000 per year. This is a salary that is 12% higher than all other jobs. Our gender equity gaps in manufacturing are impacting the industry's ability to keep American manufacturing strong. Over the next decade, nearly 2 million manufacturing jobs may go unfilled if we don't develop the people with the skills to do those jobs. In fact, women make up one of the U.S. manufacturing sector's largest pools of untapped talent. 47% of the U.S. workforce are women, but only 29% work in manufacturing. That is the same participation of women as in all STEM occupations, also 29%. The key engineering fields that funnel jobs to manufacturing are industrial engineering and mechanical engineering, yet only 17.1% of industrial engineers and only 7.9% of mechanical engineers are women. This is a particular challenge since mechanical engineering is the largest field of engineering, with nearly 1/4 of engineering degrees that are conferred are mechanical engineering degrees. But as an engineering field, it has one of the lowest participation of women. (21.3% of engineering school graduates are women, yet women make up only 11% of practicing engineers, down from 12% in 2011 and 13% in 2001. This says that work also needs to be done on retaining females in the STEM workforce once they get there. These fields are areas of high growth, with engineering showing 11% growth and advanced manufacturing jobs growing at 12% compared to the average job growth of 5 to 9%. Funded by the Toyota Foundation and partnering with Project Lead the Way, the National Alliance for Partnerships in Equity Education Foundation has been tasked with engaging educators and recruiters in a network where they can learn and share best practices to increase participation in manufacturing pathways. This project will increase the capacity of educators at high schools and community colleges to implement research-based, effective outreach strategies with the ultimate goal of increasing the percent of females and females of color in advanced manufacturing technician programs. What is advanced manufacturing? Advanced manufacturing describes manufacturing enabled by digital technologies, advanced systems, and processes requiring a highly trained and knowledgeable workforce. Advanced manufacturing job titles might include CNC or computer numerical controlled machine technician, welding engineer, additive manufacturing technologist, 3D printing engineer, robotics engineer, or technician. Many of our students across the country are exposed to robotics during class or after-school activities. It's important to tell our students that a majority of the robots used in the United States today are in manufacturing applications. So what they are learning in their robotics classes can lead to an exciting career path in manufacturing that they may not have thought about. The Advanced Manufacturing Technician, or AMT program, blends classroom and lab instruction with on-site industrial experience. The AMT program includes a 2-year degree in advanced manufacturing automation technology that combines cutting-edge classroom curriculum, paid working experience, along with learning highly sought-after business principles and best practices of a world-class manufacturer. What makes AMT program different? Students earn a wage while attending college and gain priceless work experience with a global manufacturing leader. Over the 2-year program, students can earn as much as $40,000 per year in salary, which, with planning, can cover all of a student's education expenses. There are also potential grants and financial aid available. Students will work as a paid intern approximately 16 hours a week at the AMT Partner Manufacturing Facility, with many interns starting at $17 per hour. Those graduates who are hired by an AMT partner have the potential to earn as much as $64,000 per year, plus excellent benefits. Graduates with this level of training and experience are highly sought after by Toyota and other manufacturers within the 7 partner states and throughout the United States. Graduates may choose to continue their education to earn a bachelor's degree in fields such as engineering, technology, or business. Many AMT partners offer full-time employees tuition assistance, which allows the completion of a Bachelor's of Science degree with little or no costs. Let's look at the actions and outcomes for this project. We have several strategies for achieving the goals of this project. To begin with, we will increase your awareness of opportunities and careers in advanced manufacturing. Through our suite of tools, which you will access through NAPE's Learning Management System, or LMS. You will be connected to valuable collateral tools and strategies that you can use to conduct outreach and recruitment efforts with diverse females. Overarching all of our strategies, our suite of tools will help teachers and counselors address stereotypes and perceptions about advanced manufacturing and the AMT program, including who is a good or ideal candidate for these career paths, the nature of the AMT program, and the benefits of advanced manufacturing careers. It will also provide best practices for recruiting and engaging females. At the end of our work together, you will have a customized recruitment toolbox with a focus on equity. We expect that the use of our suite of tools will help us reach our goals of increased participation of females and students of color in high school STEM courses, including Project Lead the Way's pre-engineering curriculum, where Project Lead the Way exists. We also expect our work together to lead to increased participation of diverse females in advanced manufacturing supportive community college programs such as the AMT program. In the next part of this video, I will preview the resources that we have prepared for you. You can find all of our tools here in NAPE's Learning Management System that you entered to view this video. Our suite has the following courses and resources. Before coming to view this video, you saw the first item, the Getting Started video presented by Mimi Lufkin. This course that you are watching now, the Introduction to Equity in Preparing Tomorrow's Advanced Manufacturing Workforce, will help you understand how the other courses and resources work together to increase participation of girls in our educational pathways that lead to careers in advanced manufacturing. We also offer 3 NAPE courses: Micromessaging to Reach and Teach Every Student, Non-Traditional Student Success, and STEM for Every Student. We suggest that you start with the micromessaging course as it provides a foundational framework for the other 2. The next resource, NAPE has compiled 9 best practices in recruiting strategies for increasing participation of females in manufacturing program. You can access the 9 best practices here. Lastly, the resources section has posters that you can order. You can also connect to our YouTube channel directly through the Learning Management System in this section as well. We will post videos you can use directly with your students and their families. You will also see forums on the left side of the screen where you can post discussions, network with colleagues, and share articles or resources that you use in your work. We will continue to regularly add items here and in the resources section that you can download for use with your students. In addition to the tools, our participants will have the opportunity to work face-to-face at the annual Federation of Advanced Manufacturing Educators, or FAME, conference, and at the National Alliance for Partnerships and Equities National Summit for Educational Equity. In order to help you get the most out of our courses, I'm going to spend a few minutes previewing the content of the 3 courses. These courses were created for anyone interested in STEM, so I would like to take a moment to help you see them through the lens of advanced manufacturing. Advanced manufacturing is no longer dark, dangerous, or dirty, but the stereotype persists. Today's manufacturing is more about brains than brawn. In order to attract females, we need to overcome stereotypes about manufacturing and revise our messaging to align to a different set of values. Consider the prompts. In the next several seconds, think about how you or your students would describe careers in manufacturing and the people who work in that field. What are the adjectives that you associate with manufacturing? What words would your students use to describe manufacturing careers or professionals? Is this what you and your students think when they think of manufacturing? Did they come up with words like challenging, exciting, rewarding, collaborative, teamwork, high-tech, Or did you come up with words like tedious, dirty, low pay, blue collar? Which images on this slide do you think your students see when they think about manufacturing? How can you help increase awareness of school counselors or parents so that they see different pictures other than antiquated ideas of manufacturing? How can you connect them to professionals in manufacturing that can help change misperceptions? The Advanced Manufacturing Pathways online course, Micromessaging to Reach and Teach Every Student, explores how you can influence students' perceptions by recognizing how our messaging impacts their belief in their ability to do a task, course, or career. It looks at the impact that cultural stereotypes and implicit bias has on students' self-efficacy and therefore their participation in manufacturing pathways. You will learn about how micromessages are communicated and will complete activities that illustrate micro-inequities and the messages that they send to students. Most importantly, there are strategies to offset these micro-inequities. Stereotypes or beliefs that we hold within our culture shape our biases, of which we often are unaware. These are also called unconscious biases or implicit biases about people and careers. We communicate our biases to those in our world through micromessages. The accumulation of micromessages over time impacts a person's belief in their own ability to be successful in a course, class, college, and career. This belief then impacts a person's behavior about whether or not to pursue a career in advanced manufacturing. Sadly, that behavior can serve to reinforce the cultural stereotype and start the cycle again. We can stop this cycle by controlling our messages, but first we must become aware of them. Micro-inequities create small, invisible barriers to women's equal access to STEM. They can create a chilly climate for women and girls in science and technology. The good news is that we can take individual actions to address micro-inequities once we see them. By dealing with our own unconscious biases and addressing inappropriate actions of others, we can overcome stereotypes and have a positive influence on girls' decisions to pursue advanced manufacturing. The micromessaging course will challenge you to apply the content to your work in recruiting and promoting pathways to careers in advanced manufacturing. It will ask you to reflect on your past words and behavior. Set goals to be more mindful of communication and behavior. Anticipate how decisions, words, and behavior impact student engagement and success, and plan to be more intentional about encouraging students to consider a career in advanced manufacturing. Once you have explored micromessaging, you can see career stereotypes in action and how our society uses them to influence girls and boys differently. The next course, Non-Traditional Student Success, will help you consider the root causes of low participation and highlight supporting strategies you can use to combat them. Let's take a look at an example. What are the cultural stereotypes that are depicted here? From an early age, girls get messages about what it is to be female. That above all else, appearance counts. What do we see here? Wake up pretty, hair, fashion, friends, without drama. In contrast, what is the message for the boys? They are encouraged to explore their future. The subheading says, astronaut, artist, firefighter, chef, here's how to be what you want to be. When it comes to interesting boys in some of these STEM careers, they are already primed to be receptive to manufacturing career pathways. Let's look more specifically at career stereotypes. These first careers are stereotypical jobs for females: cosmetology, nursing, and elementary education. The next ones, construction, IT, manufacturing, and engineering are stereotypical for males. These last four are considered non-traditional for females. Non-traditional career programs are defined as programs that prepare students for occupations that employ less than 25% of either gender. One thing to note is that jobs that are non-traditional for females tend to be jobs that are high wage, high skill, and in demand. Author Chimamanda Adichie, in her TED Talk, The Danger of a Single Story, says, "The single story creates stereotypes, and the problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but that they are incomplete. They make one story become the only story." So if we think about Dilbert, my dad was a Dilbert. Actually, his name was Gilbert. He was an engineer for the space program in the late 60s and 70s. He had the flat top haircut, the glasses, the pocket protector, the short sleeve button-up shirt and tie. Like Adichie said, it's not that stereotypes are untrue, it's that they communicate an incomplete story about who can be an engineer. If I thought that you had to look like my father to be an engineer, I may never have considered it a career. But I had a high school counselor that instilled in me that women could be engineers too. I went on to be one of two women who completed a prestigious double-degree engineering program at Stanford University. I would strongly encourage you to watch The Danger of a Single Story TED Talk. Take a few seconds to consider what single stories your students hear about manufacturing and how those stories affect their choices. This course, Non-Traditional Student Success, Perkins Basics and Beyond, explores the reasons for participation or lack of participation in non-traditional careers like advanced manufacturing. As well as examining Perkins core indicators, this course identifies root causes and illuminates supporting strategies that can affect the success of your CTE or pre-manufacturing classroom or program. You will learn about theories that play an important role in how girls make career decisions, including stereotype threat, the importance of growth mindset, self-efficacy, and attribution theory. This course also introduces NAPE's Program Improvement Process for Equity, or PIPE, which can help you apply these theories and shift school culture to be more equity-focused. The next course in the series is STEM for Every Student. We learn that we can improve our messaging and reduce the stereotypes and single stories that impact girls' decisions about advanced manufacturing. And we need more girls. This final course in our suite of tools and resources explores the demand, opportunity, and multiple pathways available to girls in STEM and advanced manufacturing. It helps you understand how you can align your messages and recruiting efforts to a variety of work values to connect girls to manufacturing. Concerted efforts to use terminology that is interesting and appealing can reverse misconceptions and encourage more students to consider and ultimately choose advanced manufacturing career paths. Achieving equity in advanced manufacturing require that we change the message. A National Academy of Engineering study found that branding and messages around engineers need to be modified to appeal to girls. The conversation needs to move away from an emphasis on math and science to promote the value of STEM careers on society. Girls want to make a difference through creative thinking and collaboration, so try describing manufacturing with these messages. Manufacturing professionals make a world of difference and help shape our future. Manufactured products are essential to our health, happiness, and safety. And manufacturing professionals are creative and collaborative problem solvers. You can highlight these messages by helping students see the wide variety of opportunities and careers in advanced manufacturing. Consider the many teams that transform an idea into an object. Each team here has a different focus and works to solve different key questions. Take a moment to look at the teams and questions and think about the many ways you can promote this type of work to girls. For example, think about the process design team. That was the team I worked on when I was a process engineer for Hewlett-Packard. We answered the question, what technology and processes should we use to create the product? Look at the questions answered by the other teams. The product design team, the production team, the customer support and sales team, the distribution and inventory management team, and lastly, the quality assurance team. The importance of alignment between one's values and one's vocation cannot be understated. There is a strong correlation between how well your job aligns with your work values and your job satisfaction. Those of us who value autonomy and interest are happiest in careers where we use and develop our passions. Our younger generation tends to lean towards this intrinsic work value. Those of us who value working with people and contributing to society are happiest when we feel we are making a difference in the world through our work. Some of us who value money and job security prefer high-paying jobs regardless of what we are doing. Finally, the portion of us who value prestige are happiest in jobs where we enjoy a lot of respect. If we can create messaging around manufacturing that appeals to the various work values, we can have a better chance of attracting girls and students from underrepresented populations. The STEM for Every Student course will go into more detail about these work values and what they might mean for recruiting. This final course links you to critical information that you need to create the right messages to increase equity and diversity in your programs. You will learn what to say and how to say it. You will be given statistics about the racial and gender disparities, career information from Bureau of Labor Statistics Occupational Outlook Handbook, and an overview of the grand challenges for STEM in the 21st century, which can help you shape the content for your recruiting messages. Understanding the work values and the impact of positive messaging can help you craft messages so they will be interesting to girls. In addition to the 3 courses that I just overviewed, you also have access to NAPE's 9 equitable recruiting strategies in the learning management system. These strategies apply the research covered in the courses and suggest concrete actions that you can take to successfully increase participation by girls. We divided the strategy into 3 key areas: inspire, explore, expand. We explain each strategy and provide information and links to examples from the field. We also provide a checklist at the end of each section to download as a handy resource when you are planning your recruitment strategy. The first 3 strategies are intended to help you get girls' attention. Inspire them to attend recruiting events so that they can learn more about opportunities in advanced manufacturing pathways. It's never too early to get students thinking about their futures. So the first strategy encourages you to start early and often. Early experiences at the elementary and middle school levels have a strong influence on students' career decisions, and you can help shape students' perceptions about where they belong. Girls of all ages sometimes need personal invitations to help them know where they belong and that they are welcome and wanted at your recruiting events. Finally, providing recruiting opportunities that target particular groups of students to explore advanced manufacturing in a low-risk environment can combat stereotypes and build the self-efficacy and interest that they need to pursue your programs. Once you have their attention, the next step is to keep it. A big part of your job is teaching potential students, helping them to explore the opportunities in advanced manufacturing. We offer 3 strategies to help you design your recruitment events and use equitable instructional strategies. In addition to the power of using role models and many resources to help prepare them to work with your students, we share ways that you can use a variety of real-world, hands-on activities throughout an extended recruitment strategy to ensure you offer repeated opportunities for girls to explore the many jobs within advanced manufacturing. You may get and keep their attention in the short term, but engaging the other influential people in students' lives can help you sustain their interest. The final 3 strategies help you consider ways to expand beyond the walls of the school to engage parents, businesses, and community organizations. Parents have a huge impact on their children's career decisions, especially for African American and Hispanic girls. Using culturally responsive engagement strategies can greatly influence participation of these underrepresented populations. Community organizations also influence students. Many of your students may already attend events at community organizations. Working together, they can help connect you to families who could benefit from exploring your programs. Finally, we offer a strategy that can help you expand your recruiting and programming by partnering with local businesses. Businesses are interested in diversifying their workforce, so your efforts at recruiting girls and underrepresented populations will be strategically important to them. They will want to work with you to build a diverse workforce pipeline that will benefit them in years to come. In addition to the modules, we hope that you take advantage of the forum where you can connect with other recruiters and educators from the 7 partner states. Our intention is that this will enrich existing relationships, establish new connections, and share ways to engage and recruit female students to educational programs aimed to build tomorrow's advanced manufacturing workforce. We're so excited that you're participating in this important project and are looking forward to collaborating with you online. Dr. Lisa Regal is NAPE's point person to help you, so please do not hesitate to contact her with any questions. You can also contact me with any questions or ideas. Thank you for listening and for your time today.